Fallout London doesn't use the usual Fallout typical American wasteland setting. As the name suggests, this takes place in a post-apocalyptic version of London. This mod isn't just like a DLC or an expansion either. It really is a total conversion mod for Fallout 4, and even though installing it can be a bit time consuming, the fact that the mod itself is completely free to download and shows a level of quality that constantly makes you feel like this is an actual Bethesda game makes all this worth it. The mod offers around 200 quests and 80 to 90 hours of content. If you explore everything, that's more than enough to rival the scale of the base game. Fallout London is set in the year 2237, a good half century before Fallout 4. You start off in typical Fallout fashion. Emerging from a bunker-like facility, you can customize your character, but with a London twist. As usual, choosing attributes and skills will affect how you interact with the world and the characters in it. Right from the beginning, the prologue sets up a complex story with military factions, political intrigue, and a hint of mysterious powers behind the scenes. There are 7 factions in Fallout London, with each having their own history and motivations. You can of course interact with them as you travel through the ruined London streets and may decide to join a faction if you have similar ambitions. I think it's fair to say that the developers nailed the London vibe. The game feels authentically British, just like you would expect. The developers have put in quite a few hidden secrets and Easter eggs scattered throughout the world. Curious players will be rewarded with unique items and lore. It is definitely worth mentioning that the game has a pretty high quality of voice acting, with some of them having voiced characters in Baldur's Gate 3 and Doctor Who.
Is the Thames calling to us?
Thanks for that. And I'm glad Nadia's okay. She's one of my sharpest suppliers.
There are of course new creatures and enemies adapted to the UK environment. The gear and weapons are also themed to match the setting. Expect a bigger focus on melee combat. There will still be guns, but definitely fewer than in traditional Fallout games. The mod is massive, but this should give you a pretty good idea of whether it's worth it for you to deal with the installation process. As always, I tried to keep this short. A like is appreciated, and I'll see you next time.